So I went through a little bit of the Epstein files and I want to talk about some of the documentation I found. So first up, we have an email to a perpetrator. Uh, I don't know who sent the email, but it's basically asking the perpetrator if they want to submit any more evidence to the lawyer on the case. And at the end, it says, if you'd like me to communicate anything else to GN after we receive notes from Danny, RE the minor victim. What do they mean by minor victim? But moving on. Next, I found a picture of Ghislaine Maxwell and whoever the fuck this dude is holding like kids stuff, like those stamps that you used to get whenever you were little. It's just weird. And then this picture I found of who I presume to be one of Jeffrey Epstein's friends holding a gun. And then in the next photo, it's two of who I presume to be Jeffrey Epstein's friends holding a dead animal in a really weird way. And look at his smile. Like, why is he smiling like that? And then this picture of what looks to be underage girls who are all wearing yellow on their knees and praying in front of Jeffrey Epstein, and he's just watching them. And then here is a case file by the Australian Federal Police International Network Coordination and Support Team against Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell for sexually exploiting children. Pause to read. Then here's more case files. So this reads, I located and interviewed another girl who was recruited to engage in prostitution with Jeffrey Epstein at the age of 14, and she was recruited by another female to provide Epstein with a personal massage. Now we know what went on at these massages is Jeffrey Epstein would sexually exploit these children. And the other girl, who was 17 years old at the time, was recruited with Jeffrey Epstein at the age of 15 with the purpose of providing him with personal massages. And then I found documentation of this book called Massage for Dummies, which was written by Steve Capellini and Michael Van Welden. I don't know who these men are, but they wrote a creepy ass fucking book. Here are pictures of what looked to be a child getting a facial massage, and the title of chapter 6 is Look Who's Coming to Touch You. And this little side piece in one of the chapters is called Massaging My Father. And there's whole ass pictures of a naked baby getting a massage. And here's more case files brought up against Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell for sexually exploiting and manipulating children. Everyone associated with Jeffrey Epstein are some of the most sadistic fucking people on this planet.